All right, sounds good. Hi, guys. Thanks for taking time today.
No
Well,
worries.
we have the Young Guns tour coming into Columbus, Ohio, and the Bluestone is one of the most amazing locations. And the minute we heard you guys were coming in, I have never imagined a more perfect show. So, Wolfie, Mark, how have you guys been? We'll start with you, Wolfie. What's been going on in your life? You've been writing new music and the
Yeah,
touring, the Epiphany
just
video.
yeah, it's an exciting time. Right now we're just getting ready for the tour, and yeah, I'm super excited to get back in the studio and work on the second album. But for now, we've got some dates to do, and I'm very excited.
Got to tell you, the Epiphany video, you just released it yesterday, like last night, and I had a chance to watch it. It gave me goosebumps. It made me feel like I was at a concert. I'm so ready for you both to roll into town. I can't even see straight. So, what kind of was the idea of just doing the actual live video? Was it just to kind of spark people to get ready for the tour?
Yeah, and also just to kind of document all the the genuinely wonderful time we had on that tour. When all the guys finally saw it, it just kind of gave us all the warm feelies, and remembering how amazing and fun that first tour was. So it really encapsulates that time.
Who is in your touring band right now? I was trying to recognize some faces.
Yeah, Garrett Whitlock is the drummer, Ronnie Ficcaro is the bass player, and John Jordan is the other guitar player, as well as me. Frank Sidoris is also in the band, but he's currently out with Slash right now, so he won't be able to make the Dirty Honey Young Guns co-headline tour. But we'll miss him, but we can handle it without him for now. And yeah.
You can hug him hard later when he rejoins you.
Absolutely.
Mammoth WVH, Dirty Honey. Now, Marc, the station, the Blitz and Dirty Honey, we go back a minute.
We go
So
back quite a ways, almost
yeah.
the beginning, don't we?
Yes, sir. And I think the last time I saw you guys was at Louder Than Live pre-pandemic. So it's good to see you again.
Yep, you
So
too.
talk a little bit about the NHL and all that stuff. You guys were a piece of that Winter Classic and stuff. How did that all come about?
Yeah, a producer was a fan of the band, a producer from TNT, who broadcasts the NHL now, and he had been, trying to figure out something to do with the Winter Classic, and not specifically Dirty Honey, but I guess we kept popping up on his radar on like hockey podcasts that we were doing, and he was like, I just have to do something with these guys. And then obviously the Winter Classic was in Minneapolis, the home of Prince, and he thought it'd be a good idea to do a cover of Let's Go Crazy to sort of kick things off. And we agreed, and we only wanted to do it if we could figure out like a cool way to put our spin on the song. And I think we did a pretty good job of, making it as much of our own as we could. And once we heard the recording, we were like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. This feels good.
Let's go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. We just played it for the first time in rehearsal, like as a band live yesterday, and it sounded awesome. So maybe we'll throw it in there a couple times on this run.
And then you have the new single out that it kind of was just released. So talk a little bit about the story of that song, Another Last Time, because it's a feel song. Like, you guys are usually kind of
rocking a little heavier. And yeah, this one's obviously a more soulful ballad. And yeah, I was sitting right here during quarantine, noodling on the guitar, and this chord progression came out along with this, beautiful melody. And once I stumbled upon the lyric Another Last Time, I had a direction in which to really write the song lyrically. And those are the moments like you really cherish for sure as a songwriter, because it feels like it comes easy, but there was a year of struggling to get to that one flash of 15 minutes of inspiration. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different direction for us, but I really like it. And it's very I always love rock bands that can do sort of everything, like the Stones have country in their stuff, and they have rock and roll and ballads and acoustic songs, and that's something we're willing to explore.
I dig it a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. So Wolfie, coming out with The Distance, I have to tell you, when that song first came out, it was I cried. I mean, I have to be honest, it was a song that made me cry, but then it made me feel good. Was that a song that you had written that you were going through something else? Was there something in there? I mean, where did that come from? Because that's kind of the song that really got you footing in your solo career, which has taken off amazingly.
It was a song that that I had written a few years prior that just sort of took on a whole new meaning to a certain extent. And it just seemed to really hit the nail on the head of what true loss can do to you.
For sure. That's an amazing song. And I will say to this day, it's probably one of my favorites ever. And with Epiphany, you know, you've been quoted as saying that this is kind of the one everybody resonates to. And I got to agree with that as well. That is such a true song and really shows all of your talents too.
Yeah, it's fun to see because during the whole recording process of the album, everybody, my dad, my mom, everybody involved was like, that's the song. Like Epiphany was the song where they're like, that's it. And so to see like all of the, you know, the metrics on Apple Music and streaming and everything, to see that ever since the album came out, Epiphany has just been slowly coming up, even though we haven't made it a single yet. It just seemed like the perfect single to put out now. So it's really fit well.
Yes. Now, Wolfie, Marc, have you been collaborating at all? I mean, you know, you're touring, and I'm actually really curious how you guys got together to do the Young Guns tour, who came up with the title, because it's perfect. But have you collaborated? Like, Marc, do you call Wolfie and say, hey, I'm writing this song and this lyric, I'm kind of stuck on it, and vice versa? Are you guys kind of doing that thing yet? Or
I probably should.
But eventually I'm sure that'll happen.
There's no doubt. I almost did it the other day, actually, just to bug you on Instagram and say hi. But no, and how we came together really was just you know, we'd been crossing paths on some radio festivals when we were both on our respective tours over the summer and into the fall. And you know, obviously I think both of us have an appreciation for one another's bands, and you know, certainly when I saw him live for the first time, I was like, wow, you know, he's such a badass live and really delivers. And that's really the benchmark for me these days with any artist is, can you deliver live? And he certainly can. And we did a show together in Columbia, South Carolina to sort of test the waters, and it went extremely well. And we were like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Feels good.
Gotta wrap.
Okay. Last question done. Will you guys perform a song together on stage on this tour?
I think that's very possible. I think that's sort of a thing that will evolve throughout the tour, that, you know, maybe we'll mess around during sound check. I have some ideas that maybe we can talk after. Marc, I had a couple of
ideas. Do you?
Yeah.
That's
I like it. You'll just shoot me a quick call when you guys get that worked out.
Maybe we'll do it in Columbus for you. We'll make it special.
Oh, fantastic. Wolfie Van Halen, Marc LaBelle, Dirty Honey, Mammoth WVH, the Young Guns tour, Friday the 18th at the Bluestone, the month of March. It's going to be a phenomenal show. The environment and the live music and the talent. You guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
Have
very
a great
much.
day.
We'll see you soon.
Peace out.